A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Well, this is it, the Super Bowl. The game promises to be a very evenly matched one, pitting the best of the AFC and the best of the NFC as the Panthers square off against the Steelers. This is what everyone's been waiting for all season long as we get ready to get the Super Bowl started. And it's a short kickoff. This one is handled by Davis. Breaking free. Breaks the tackle. Davis takes this one back to the 27-yard line. John, Super Bowl Sunday, national holiday. Everything gets magnified.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Everything's bigger, everything's brighter, everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their life. All the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Tosses it left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
And they'll face a long third down here. The Panthers with a four-man front. Launches it deep to the left. Incomplete pass. The defense gets hit with a penalty that'll give them a first down after it should have been a fourth down. Out of the I formation. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. Carolina using three linebackers. With the pass. Target to the wide receiver. Williams is there on the stop at the 37. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Panthers with a four-man front. Handed it off to the back. Kimawatu is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. So it's 2nd and 10. The Panthers come out in a nickel pack. Steps up, throwing. Pass ball's incomplete.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
8th play of this drive. Carolina goes with a four-man front. Close again.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
They decide to keep the offense on the field. They're just out of their kicker's range. So a beautifully angled punt that goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And you won't see a more perfect punt than that. He put it exactly where he wanted to. Now the other guys are in a big hole to start this drive.
Hoover, the motion man. Looking for room. Barrier is there on the stop at the 3-yard line.
Run this thing up the middle and get yourself some breathing room.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Hoover in motion. Hand it off. But with the tackle at the 9.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it out. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Yellow, 16. Black, 19.
Pressure. great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Baker comes into the game for the punt. Holtor lines up deep for the punt return. They down the ball at the 48-yard line. The Panthers with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Brad records the tackle at the 48.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Gain of 2. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Looking for room. Nice play finish with the pass. Sean Williams picks it off. The defender is there to make the play. Well, neither team has scored as the first quarter comes to a close. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 45. They'll go from the I formation, looking to run it here. The 40. The 30. The back breaks free. The 10. He finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Take a look at this run. He gets to the open field, puts on a heck of a move, and it's off to the races. They didn't have an angle on him. He was gone.
The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Should be a return here. From the 17. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Give it to the halfback. Morgan brings him down at the 33-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 4. Carolina goes with a 4-man front. Steps up, throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Williams is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what. He does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
2-minute warning coming up. The Panthers with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Diggs is there for the tackle at the 47.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
2 minutes left. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, stepping up.
As these quarterbacks become running quarterbacks, you need defensive ends like Julius Peppers. Those quarterbacks can run with speed, then you better have someone that can run with speed who's trying to catch him.
Marshall is back to receive this kick. This one comes back out to the 20. We're just about down to 1 minute. Foster, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Porter comes up to make the play.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Dropping back. Throws on the run. Pass caught by the fullback. Joey Porter brought him down for his third tackle.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Gets rid of it. The wide receiver is there for the tackle at the 42.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Stallone out of the gun. They'll bring the blitz. Throws it. Joey Porter picks it off.
When you're playing in a Super Bowl, you want to make a play to help your team. And he sure did his part by making that pick. Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Under pressure. Pittsburgh, stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Following the sack, it's second and long. The backs are lined up in an eye. Uses the punt. Gets the pass off. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. Parker can't get anything more after making the catch. Ball on their own 42. Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Steps up. Closing in. What a collision.
Chris Jenkins is a guy that is so strong and powerful inside that when the ball is snapped, sometimes he can just bull rush his way right into the quarterback.
3 plays. They've lost yardage. Here comes the punter. This one goes out of bounds. With halftime quickly approaching, they'll probably just run out the clock and go to the locker room with the lead. Inside their own 20. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. A little misdirection. But comes up to make the play. He came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Foster, the lone setback. Drops back. Going deep. Nearly intercepted.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away. Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it inbound so the clock keeps on ticking.
Give it to the halfback. Barrier takes him down at the 15.
This is a situation where you tell your punter to try and get a long punt, but enough hang time so that they don't get a return. The last thing you want to do is give up a touchdown as a half end.
Keep the offense on the field here. Aggressive play calling. Dropping back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Jeff Reed lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. The kick is good. Going into halftime, the score is 7-3. Panthers. Reed looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. This one is handled by Robertson. Robertson is able to get it to the 26. First and 10. Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Hart makes the tackle at the 31. Gain of 4. Ball on their own 31. Only one man in the backfield. Will take off on the move. It's batted away. James Farrier is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
With a counterplay. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the score.
Take a look at this route. He gets to the open field, puts on a heck of a move, and it's off to the races. They didn't have an angle on him. He was gone.
The point after is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
And this one's a short kickoff from the 19.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
1st and 10. Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Peppers picks it off.
Defense wins championship. And with that pick, he's doing his best to win one right here. Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 48-yard line. Only one man back, looking to run it here. Hurdles to the floor, takes him down. Foster picks up some tough yards there. Ball on the 46-yard line. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Receives the handoff. Loses one tackle. Comes up to make the play. Foster fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. James Farrier goes back into the game after being injured earlier. Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. Sharper is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Foster busted through for a few tough yards. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. On the call. Porter comes up to make the play. At the 21. Goings has gained enough for another 1st down, his 2nd of the drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. They're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. They'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Look, makes the tackle at the 7. They pick up 14 yards, and they'll have a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Here we are in the 3rd quarter. This is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. And he gets in there. Touchdown.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his back. When we let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Casey comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
It's on its way. This one is handled by Taylor. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. Ball on their own 26. Comes out in a 4-3. Cross play to the left. Kraft created problems in the backfield on that play.
He's getting totally shut down in the run.
2nd and long coming up here. The Panthers with a 4-man front. Going long. It's caught, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
With a counterplay. The defender brings him down at the 33-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Ball on the 33-yard line. They line up in the I formation, dropping back with the throw.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Parker was the intended receiver on that play. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Reed will have to get a lot of leg into this one. A booming kick, and it's good. At the end of 3, the score is 21-6. Panthers. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Here's the onside kick. Carroll. The Panthers will start this drive from the 36. Ball on the 36-yard line. Give it to the halfback. Porter is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Only 1 man back. A little misdirection. Loses 1 tackle. Sharper is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. Foster has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. On 3rd down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert. Hoover, the man in motion. Hand it off. Nail it with the stop at the 25. Excellent run for a 1st down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the 1st.
2-minute warning coming up. Only 1 man in the backfield. Receives the handoff. Comes up to make the play.
He's showing a good burst and explosiveness on just about every carry. He's one of those guys who can break one for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
Only 1 man back. Gives the ball off. Joey Porter is in on the tackle for the 6th time. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
A little over a minute left. Hand off to the tailback. Shea Townsend tackles him, but not before the 1st down is reached. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
Just over a minute still to go. Foster, the lone setback on the call. But makes the play at the 11-yard line. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. 11 yards to the end zone. Only 1 man back. Handed off to the back. Touchdown, Panthers.
They had everything working on that play. The line did a good job up front. The back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Casey comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Panthers are now well positioned for a victory with virtually no time left for 3 scoring drives.
Yeah, the defense really needed to force a punt there. They couldn't get it done. This one is over.
Sends it sailing. From the 8.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly. I hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
A little over a minute left. Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. A pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. It might be a little too late.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Dropping back. A lot of running room, and there he goes. He's very dangerous when he runs out of the pocket.
He's a good athlete. He can hurt you when he drops back to throw, and he's a big threat to run whenever a play breaks down.
Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Steelers.
Okay, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
Tosses it right. The conversion is good. Pittsburgh trying another onside kick here. The last time they couldn't recover. Onside kick from the 41-yard line. The Panthers will start the drive from the 44. Just over a minute still to go. And the counterplay. Townsend is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. A little over a minute left. Foster, the lone back. He tucks it away. The 20, off and run. The 10, touchdown Panthers. And so with the trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And we let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Casey comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone. Jason Baker will be kicking off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 10.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
Deshaun Foster is this week's selection for Snickers' hungriest player. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver, midfield. Sean Williams found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. The corners playing off a bit. Changing things up to the defensive front. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it.
The coach has got to be upset after that drop. He's been telling his team all week that when you're in a Super Bowl, you have to be extremely focused. And obviously, he wasn't on that play.
Carolina using 3 linebackers. Under pressure. What a collision. Ben Roethlisberger gets brought down for the sack. That's their 5th sack of the game. Just a great performance by the defense. They'll go no huddle here. Dropping back. Throws it. gamble. Has it. Big mistake by the offense. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Little misdirection. Missed tackle. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Panthers.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
The point after is good. The Panthers have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Jason Baker comes in to kick off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 7.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Good pass on the first down. Stepping up, gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. The receiver breaks free. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Steelers. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. At that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Reed comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Steelers need a few breaks if they even want to think about the comeback.
A few breaks and then some. It'd be a little late in the game to think about the comeback now.
Should be a return here. From the 8. Loses one tackle. The final score is Carolina 42, Pittsburgh 21.